Now, today is Thursday the 10th of May 2012 and we're excitedly going off to get a DAIHATSU COPEN convertible sports car.
This is the first time we've ever bought anything purely for fun rather than a practical car. We've always chickened out, if you like, at the last one before, thinking, oh, we can't carry this, it won't do that, it won't do this, but what the hell, it's about time we had a fun car, I think, in this time of our life. It's the weather is pretty grim recently, lots of rain. More rain is forecast for today. It's not ideal for collecting a sports car, but
that's what we're going to do.
yeah, a lot of this is illogical. Okay, well, we're going to catch the bus into Minehead so that we're both free to travel home in the well, we say the new car, but it's 2003.
Yeah, December 2003.
So it's but it's done quite a low mileage.
Only 27,000 miles.
Which is very
just over.
Lucky to find one with that sort of mileage. In fact, lucky to find one at all, really, because
it's taxed until the end of this month, end of May.
And then there's a large tax bill to pay.
And the end of the year.
So financially, it's not making a lot of sense because the road tax is about over 3 times what I pay for my car, which is unfortunate, but never mind. What the hell? So the time is coming. We're within about an hour of catching the bus. Any final thoughts before we depart? We're having some rear proximity sensors fitted, which is quite nice. That came more or less as part of the deal. So Val had them on her previous Syrian.
Test them out before we leave the garage.
Yeah, there's many things we've got to just sort out, but it's quite exciting, isn't it, getting a different car? I suppose in our case now we're getting something that we've never had before in the fact that it's an open top car, or it can be an open top car, but it's also sensible, I suppose, in that you've got a solid metal roof when the weather isn't decent. The only negative side of that I discovered was that you really got to bend down double to get into the car.
Yeah, you haven't managed to get in all right yet, have you?
Because you've been doing all the test driving so far. But I do remember driving it,
doing it once.
Previous models, so...
you were that much younger then.
I know. We're not doing this at the right time of life, are we, really?
No, crazy people.
Right, we're on our way to the bus stop, and then watch it. Approaching the famous Goviers Lane level crossing. As has been the case, the gates are tied open. No sign of any work being done here yet. Oh, and there's a familiar face coming by as well. Hello, Steve. Hello, doggies.
We've done all that.
Oh,
Dogs have been shorn.
Yes.
It's a good idea this weather.
No sleek version.
Absolutely. Hopeless.
Trimmed down for the hot summer weather we're about to have.
Oh, is that right? What, you're getting ready?
Yeah. What do we know about this art train?
We're getting the bus to Minehead.
Yeah, what do we know?
Anything about it?
Oh, right.
I'll read the leaflet, but I'm working later this morning, so I better read the leaflet.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
when people
Steve,
ask me questions, I'll
you
know.
can answer it. Right.
Right.
See you. Tides in, so the rain is looking interesting. Yeah, what we need is some sunshine to brighten things up. Lots of boats here waiting for the better weather before they set sail. It's a nice, it's a nice viewpoint here, but it'd be so much nicer if the sun was streaming in.
It's only early yet. 9 o'clock in the morning.
Give it a chance. That's right.
Yeah. Give it a chance.
Okay. That was a neighbour, and there's his sports car, MX-5. Works down at the marina. There is a bus coming in. What does it say on there? Oh, it's the one that's going to Taunton, which is the wrong direction for us. and quiet at the station itself this early. Another hour before the trains start running, hour and a half. This is our bus arriving now. Just on 9 o'clock.
1 minute past 9 this one.
Was it?
You're not finding it for being late, I hope.
Well, this is supposed to be the site of the new clock that they're raising funds for. Right. Anyway, the tide's in. Let's go and have a look at the sea. Yeah, we do need the sunshine to make it more attractive.
Not bad. There's a boat out there.
Quite a bit of grass just growing through the top end of this sand here now, isn't
Yeah, we've seen that before. We didn't see come down here actually, didn't we?
Always looks nicer with the tide in. Anyway, we've got to walk on through around the back of the railway. Standing water still. Just hope it's going to stay dry for us today. Might be better there. FI3, which is now decommissioned. It's got to have a major overhaul before it gets its certificate back. Otherwise, no real action at the station. Still too early. There's something in steam down there, one of the larger locos. Getting ready for the first train. Yeah, the first train's at 10:15. Anyway, another kind of transport's in our mind at the moment. And we're heading on down beside the railway now to where the garage is. At the end of this path we arrive at the new Morrison store. It's a sideways look at the ODNU and the station signboard. Towards the end of the path we see the signal box. Panning to the right there's the Morrison store. And the garage where our next car is just below those flags. I expect we'll come along to Morrison's to fill it up with petrol quite soon after we bought it. Petrol's a little bit cheaper than it has been recently. Yeah, the first time we saw Copen, it was parked along this outdoor park here where that red car is, but it's probably moved now where they've been working on the rear sensors, and might be well around the other side of the garage over that way. The voyage of discovery. This car was for sale last week, it's still here. It could be a rival car. I think Val's got a camera out, so it must be just around here somewhere. Exciting, moving up to see what's going to be yours. At least I'll see it. There we are. Well. Yeah, it does look interesting. I was inspecting the new sensors at the back. Let's have a look. What do they look like? Okay?
Yeah.
Good.
Only two.
Only two?
1, 2.
All right.
Think about that one.
Yeah, we got one little scratch on the body, which is such a shame. There you are. Apart from that, there's nothing else.
No.
And this, is there?
Still better than what mine was like.
Yeah.
With a little bit of
What's that? A little bit of wear there? Oh no, I think that's just polish in the lettering.
Hello.
Hello, we've come to take some pictures of it.
early.
That's all
Came on the bus.
I just got to get the mileage of it.
Came on the bus.
Did you? Go for a little drive today? Got your route planned?
Yeah.
Just get it home, that's the main thing.
The beach.
Oh yes. Yes, it is nice, isn't it, seeing it again.
The tyres are very low, aren't they?
Yeah,
Some of them are like
low
that.
profile, yeah.
Yeah, they are low profile, yeah, much lower than mine.
Bridgestone, good brand.
That's good. Yeah. That's some are on winter tyres, is it?
Yeah.
You get the Auto Express every week and...
Yeah, I'm a little bit confused about how they tax cars these days. Yeah, when you think this is only 600cc, I wonder why the tax is so high.
Because it's done on CO2 emissions. It's all done on CO2 emissions, not on the engine size.
Right.
So the CO2 emissions are higher than some of the newer stuff they bring out now. You know, when they're designing an engine now, they bring CO2 emissions much lower.
So they do actually look back on an old car and see what its CO2 rating is.
Exactly.
And that's how they classify
They
it.
actually did a bit of a, not a muck-up, government predated it, which was a bit wrong really. They brought these regulations in 2007, but predated it to 2001. So everyone who bought a car, it's too late, isn't it? You've stuck.
Yeah.
You know the tax runs out at the end of this month on this one.
Yeah.
I won't get the new documentation, will I, from...
The tax comes out at the end of the month.
Yeah. How do I
You'll
tax
have
that?
like the green slips taxed on that.
Yeah, but not, I can't go and get it by...
Yeah, we'll give you the green slip now. She'll have that to tax it now. Alright, and the V5 will come through. We'll pop in, shall we, and go through the bits
Yeah. The salesman's just going to confirm that the sensors work.
I don't mind being on it, just don't worry about it. I don't mind being on it.
Okay,
yeah,
fine.
Have him on it, really.
Yeah.
Well,
I think they've got, he's going to reverse into the wall and make sure it's informing him with a bleep. I think I hear something externally, quite quiet externally.
Should we have the...
apart from that, you've got all the basic controls, basic lights, side wipers, fog lights are here. It's all fairly straightforward.
What was he? Where's the piece of paper?
Oh, right, yes. Yeah.
I think we keep the roof open, shall we, in a minute?
Well, you're going to go and get petrol in a minute,
No,
don't you?
jump in this side, set your seat and mirrors up
I
there.
can still get petrol in with them, don't I?
Yeah, of course you can.
I would imagine, because it's convertible, now to get into the boot, look, you've got to lift this pocket up here. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
There's a little button there. Okay.
Back,
goes
I
that
think.
way.
Yeah.
Now usually, so you've got that space for your boot space.
Oh,
yeah?
so you can actually store things there and it won't get in the way of the mechanism?
No, the flap is exactly that. That bit of fabric you bring across is so you don't put any objects in its way, so the roof wouldn't crush against the objects.
So you can put things underneath the flap, is that
Exactly,
the idea?
yeah.
Oh,
But there's
right.
not a huge amount of room.
No.
You know, you're talking a couple of inches.
Yeah.
So something very flat, perhaps. But apart
Yeah.
from that, generally, I wouldn't put anything there. Generally.
No, don't
Otherwise,
ask
the
for
roof
trouble.
will continue to go down. You'll put a dinker in the roof.
Yeah.
All
don't
right.
stick
You've
it
got
on
that space
Oh,
there.
so you can do that, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like an end piece there and a stop it, yeah. Generally it won't.
Yeah, beep,
unless
a
you-
nice clear beep.
Oh, good.
Sensors work well, don't they? In fact, it's quite loud because it's
that's
because the
good.
speaker's right behind your ear. So.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Fine.
All right.
What was the other questions, love? Oh, that didn't go down right.
Some scratches on the wheels,
Give it a bit of a slam.
There's scratches on the other alloy wheel, which is a shame, the other one.
Yeah, unfortunately, due to its age and everything. I mean, you know.
Oh, just around the wheels, yeah. Hadn't noticed that before.
I mean, you can get them resprayed.
Yeah, it's a shame about that, isn't it?
I hadn't noticed that before.
No, I hadn't noticed that before either.
About £50 of wheels get done. Obviously, due to its age and everything, there's a limit to how far we go with our refurb.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Otherwise, the price starts reflecting a higher price,
Yeah.
and then, you know, it's
There's a bit.
you got to get a balance.
Because that one, isn't it?
Yeah, you'll probably find that's the one where if you reverse park, that's the one where you reverse park, isn't it? So it's usually this one and the front one, that one, that gets damaged. It's usually your near side alloys that will show a few wear and tear marks as the time gets older.
The others are...
Did you look onto what the controls were to operate the roof?
Yeah.
Right. And the heated seats, is that the ones on the other side of the
Yeah,
brake?
just a little heated button just to the left-hand side. Look,
Perhaps I better shut it to...
This one here, that's the heated seats?
Yeah.
Yeah.
you've got your electric windows, look, just below that.
And what's that one in the middle underneath the brake?
That's the roof.
That is the roof, or that one?
Roofs, like I said earlier, when you're operating the roof, make sure the handbrake's pulled out.
Yeah.
That's the electric windows one.
And what's the other little switch there? What's that one?
Which one's that? Sorry. So you've got your windows, heated seats, that's your roof.
Oh, windows, I see.
Alright.
Yeah, got it. Yeah.
What was I going to say?
Is that a blank underneath the heated
seat? Which is a heated seat?
That'll be those two there. Look, they've got a little picture.
Oh, for I see, yeah.
See the picture on the seat?
Yeah.
Little heat waves.
And that little button underneath the heater controls, is that a blank doing nothing?
It is. Yeah, it is. And on the opposite side, you've got AC aircon.
Right.
Okay, it's all fairly
Yeah,
straightforward, nice
that's
and
right.
easy to
We got the
understand.
book, but I haven't had a chance to read it yet.
Clock adjustments there, heating controls.
Yeah.
That's to operate your mirrors left and right, then you
Yeah.
can go up, down, left, right to operate your electric mirrors.
Yeah.
Obviously fog lights front and rear here.
Right.
Washers and wipers on this side. Indicators and main beam on that side.
Right. Fog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to jump in and make sure you set all your mirrors up and get your seats
Yeah.
adjusted and everything, make sure everything's all right before you drive off, make sure everything's... That's it.
I see little blue finger pulls there. Is that an emergency boot open or something?
I would imagine so. They've usually got a system like this. Any hardtop converter, they've usually got
Yeah.
some sort of emergency system. So I would
Yeah.
imagine they are
Okay,
exactly
yeah.
that.
We leave them alone normally.
Perhaps when you get a spare 5, have a
Yeah.
real good thorough read through the manual.
Yeah, I will.
Any queries, give me a bell and I'll quite happily have a good look through it as well.
Yeah.
But hopefully it should be fairly straightforward. as well.
Okay.
Power on there. Bottom one of it.
It's the one that says power on it.
Can't
Alright.
see that.
Just-
Just at the top, is there?
Just says, yeah, FNC, it says power.
Like, come on, it won't come on unless that's switched on.
I wouldn't have thought so. If you turn the ignition on
Yeah.
and hold it in for usually a couple of seconds, that's it, you've got it on. So it's quite faint.
Is it on now?
No, you just turn it off. Press it again. That's it.
Oh yeah, I
See
see
it?
it, yeah.
Just because you've got daylight on the display, it'd
Yeah.
be quite difficult to see. But
I better shut
with
the
the
roof.
engine running, preferably, because otherwise you might flatten the battery. So,
Yeah.
so get the engine running. It's in neutral. Handbrake on. All right. Shut the doors. So if you push the button, I think it's down.
Yeah.
Either down or up. Just have a go. Yeah, there you go.
Wonderful system. Then you've got to put those little clamps on at the top, isn't it? There and there.
Yeah, put the clamps on. Yeah, that's straightforward. Then just the windows go up. You've got the 2 window controls either side of the handbrake, just bring those up. That's it.
Alright, they're just doing
Another
the
one up.
overalls.
Oh, there.
Yeah, now bring them up again.
Oh, you press it twice, do you, for bringing up all windows?
Yeah. You've got to do the back ones first, and then
Yeah.
the side ones.
On the same button.
So the first time you do it, those go up.
Yeah. That's it, then the
I
second
see.
time.
Yeah. Oh, that's it.
You're going to borrow that, Valerie? You're going to be alright with that? Shall I do the review? Yeah? Fantastic. Right, enjoy it. No problem at all. I'll leave you with it.
Val, do you...
There's a bit of video with the shaking out.
Thank you, Valerie.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye. Take care.
Val, do you want to drive over to the petrol? We're going to fill up with petrol.
Yeah.
And I'll just film you driving out, and I'll join you in the garage, all right? In the petrol garage.
Wet in the door, it will dry off as soon as you drive off. When the wind hits it. Right, I'll leave you with it.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.